great people. Hope you're doing good. With you is Kerry Jeff, and I'm so excited to have you here. Thank you for joining us and thank you for coming to our channel. This is where we talk about the mental health and the well-being of our mental status. Now, today we want to talk about self-worth. Finding your worth, finding your value after losing it, especially if something wrong or something bad has already happened to you. Now, collecting yourself and filling yourself up again, going back to the path, to that track that you've already lost it. This is what we want to discuss today. Now, it's important to value yourself and know that you are a very important person. Knowing that you are special, there is nobody like you, is very important. Know that you are there for a reason and for a purpose. Remember that your self-worth, whatever that you feed your mind with, is very important, especially when you've done a mistake. If something wrong has already happened to you, or you've already done a mistake, that one does not become your identity or your name tag about yourself. That should not be something that may cling on you or may make you like, should not be the title that you should carry along with you. Yes, there is nobody that is above mistake. Like, there is nobody is perfect. Everybody fall into a mistake one day, and then the next time you find a solution to the problems or the mistakes that we've already done. And finding a solution, the problem is not what we've already done, but viewing, oh, how you view the mistake or the problem that has already happened is the main thing here. The greatest mistake that most of us do is that to sit down and grieve over the mistake that we've already done. We give it more power, we give it more strength than the solution. Grieving is okay. If you feel like you want to cry over a mistake you've already done, crying may help you to heal. But now, how long do you take yourself to cry? How long do you keep yourself crying over the situation or anything that has already happened to you? That is the thing. How do you view that thing? Do you sit there to grieve over it? And if you grieve over it, how long do you take? What do you tell yourself? What do you feed your mind with? That is the most important. The problem is not the problem, but the problem is what we feed our mind with. Yes, accept, yes, you've done a mistake, but what is the way forward? You cannot find a way forward if you are still there grieving and being pity over things that has already happened. It has happened. Yes, it has happened. There is nothing. We cannot change the past. We cannot change the past, but we can change the present and the future. And the future is that the mental status and what we feed our mind is very important. Understanding that valuing yourself is important. Remember, the world might not even recognize the good things that you've done after mistake. They might cling on to that one or two things that mistakes that you've already done. But remember, the greatest enemy is you. Whatever that you feed your mind with, that's the thing that gives us the identity. Ourselves are the people we are because of what we feed our mind. Remember, most of us feel good when we are being validated by people. If somebody tells you like you're good, you're okay, those are the things that we want to hear. But when the world does not validate us, we feel like we are not worthy, we are worthless, we have no value. Like, you feel like you are not yourself. That should not be the case. Understand that God created you for a purpose and for a reason. You are there, you live there for a reason. And until your work is done and the purpose and the reason that God created you is done, you will be there. You see, now whatever that you feed your mind is very important. Understanding your worthy starts from inside you. For example, you've dressed well and nobody compliments you and tells you like you look smart. How do you feel about it? Do you feel like you don't look smart? No. But provided that your mind is set that I look good, there is no need for anybody to compliment me. If they compliment me, that's okay. If they don't compliment me, then I don't care about it. You see? But and again, for example, you've dressed like you are dressed down, then you feel somebody tells you like you look so nice, you look so sharp. In your mind, you had digested that today I didn't want to dress so well, and somebody's complimenting me. You feel like it's not true. Isn't it? Like, you feel like your mind tells you it's not true. That's what you fed your mind with. You see, like, now those are the things that we need to work on. Whatever that we feed our mind are the things that come out and give us that behavior, that attitude towards whatever that we do. On that, there is power over the leftovers that that are attained after a mistake. The leftovers, these are the things, these are the broken you, these are the leftovers of you. Those things should not be thrown away. Look at them, collect them, sit down, and even talk to yourself. Ask yourself, what can I do with these leftovers? Those leftovers are the things that may give you a stepping stone for the next level. Remember, they have power, they have strength, they can help you to modify yourself. Most of the time, the leftovers, which are the scars that we have already attained after the mistake, are the things that overshadow us not to see our value. These are the things. Remember, the leftovers have a lot that to do. Remember, after you've broken, you need to collect those leftovers that may give you a starting point for yourself. Don't throw the leftovers because they have a lot of us. Ask yourself, what can I cook using these leftovers? And am I willing to do this work? Put together these leftovers. Then ask yourself, have power over those leftovers. Remember, don't throw the leftovers because they have a lot to do with you. They have a lot to help you. Let them be the starting point of you. Remember, there is nobody who is above the mistake. We all do mistakes, but now how we collect ourselves to start, it's very important. Remember that the greatest enemy is what we feed our mind. We are ourselves' greatest enemy, not anybody. Whatever that we feed our minds with is very important. What you tell your mind today is the thing that will determine the way you look. If you tell your mind like, I'm not smart, I'm not okay, I'm not beautiful, I'm a mistake, I'm everything, those are the things that come out. So if whatever that we feed our mind with are the things that may make us what we are. Remember, the way you work hard to create a relationship with somebody else, if there is somebody you really work hard to make that person happy and even closer to you, it's the same way that you need to work hard to create a relationship with yourself. Whatever that you feed your mind is most important. These are the things that we need to work on. Remember that you are wonderfully and beautifully made, and you are God's special person, and you are special. Even you are just that special person that you should be. Now, if you've done a mistake, you are not the first person to do that mistake, but collecting yourself is very important. If you failed, it does not mean that you should stay there forever. Remember that there is somewhere that you need to go. There is a destination that you want to reach. If you stay there for long, if you stay there to grieve, that's when you feel like it makes you not find a solution to the problems that we have. But if you collect yourself and accept, tell yourself that, give that inner voice, inner whisper, a voice loud enough for you to listen to it, and even talk to yourself that, yes, I've done a mistake and I need to do something in order to correct this thing. Accept the mistake because it's already there and you cannot run away from that, but collect yourself in order to move on. Until next time, bye bye. I'm so excited to have you here, and thank you for joining us. Please, if you've not subscribed, kindly subscribe so that you'll be the first person to hear, and turn on that notification bell so that it can notify you once you've done a video. Thank you so much for joining us, and we don't take that for granted. We are so much humbled, and may God bless you. Bye bye.